What's up, beautiful people? Listen, Aroma, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be checking this video and it's titled 𝑗𝑜𝑖𝑛 and 50 Cent reveal list of names Diddy slept with. Is this real? Really? Interesting. I'm excited to check this one out to hear what they've got to say. Let's check it out.
Yes. It's everywhere. My news feed is dominated by it.
Yes.
Fox News, CNN, everyone. There's raids at Diddy's house. Who was the guy that was running around with a sports bra on? Did you see that one dude?
No, this is in LA.
Oh my God, I gotta send you this.
While the raids are happening?
Yeah. He got caught up in the raid and he was yelling, "I'm a celebrity! I'm a celebrity!"
So this was the original post that 50 Cent had posted. Take a look at the caption, referring to her as a woman of the night. You can read what he says here, making a mockery of this, only for us to find out now he's trying to seek sole custody of the child that they share together.
Joe Rogan and 50 Cent have paired up to reveal the list of major names that slept with Diddy. Well, 2024 has been a roller coaster from the get-go, with the online realm ablaze like a scorching summer bonfire. It all kicked off with Cat Williams dropping truth bombs, followed by the explosive Diddy drama that just kept escalating. But what's really turning heads? It's not just the underdogs causing a stir. Some big players in the industry are stepping into the ring too. Consider 50 Cent, for example. He's deeply entrenched in the Diddy drama, almost as if he's spearheading the opposition against him. He's not just idly standing by, he's actively working on a documentary about Diddy. And it's not just him. Big names like Joe Rogan are also wading into the controversy, dropping truth bombs at every turn. Rumor has it that there's even more candid talk happening behind closed doors that hasn't reached the public yet.
You know. Is he been formally charged, or does he just know that the shit is out there?
I think there's just so much out there.
Bro, I think those rappers did some wild shit.
I mean, it was,
especially in the 90s.
Music business. It's a lot of people.
It's not just the music business. It's like, it's the extortion business.
For those who've missed the wild roller coaster of events lately, hold on tight because you're about to embark on quite the journey. 50 Cent has been consistently vocal about his thoughts on Diddy from the get-go, and it's been crystal clear. When Cassie brought forth her lawsuit against Diddy, revealing disturbing allegations, 50 Cent swiftly rallied behind her. Without hesitation, he took to social media to publicly express his solidarity with Cassie. In a matter of mere hours after Diddy settled the lawsuit, 50 Cent didn't waste a moment before airing his grievances against Diddy, leaving no stone unturned. In a now-deleted post, 50 Cent hinted at more trouble heading Diddy's way. With a laugh, he remarked that Diddy quickly paid up, but perhaps should have acted sooner before more issues arose. He then teased a countdown, suggesting impending revelations about Diddy's actions and those who aided him. Following up, 50 Cent announced plans for a documentary exposing the truth behind Diddy's deeds, alongside those who supported him. Sharing an article on this endeavor, he questioned Diddy's financial status and hinted at bankruptcy. He confidently asserted his suitability for producing the documentary, hinting at forthcoming evidence to support his claims. Jump ahead to the moment Homeland Security raided 2 of Diddy's residences over allegations of misconduct. 50 Cent wasted no time, taking to Instagram to mock his adversary. However, tensions escalated when 50 Cent's former partner, Daphne Joy, became entangled in the controversy. One can only speculate about 50 Cent's reaction to this unexpected development.
So after Daphne Joy, 50 Cent's baby's mother, was named in this lawsuit against Diddy, accusing her of being a woman of the night, she's speaking out. And part of the reason why she's speaking out is because 50 Cent has taken to social media to make a joke or mockery of his baby's mother. So Daphne Joy posted this in her Instagram story, basically denying any of the allegations made in Rodney Jones's lawsuit.
According to documents leaked to Fox News Digital, Lil Rod claims that Diddy openly admitted to maintaining a team of women on a monthly payroll. Allegedly, one of these women mentioned in the lawsuit is Daphne Joy. Lil Rod suggests that these women, Joy included, were compensated monthly to fulfill intimate roles for Diddy. Some speculate this isn't implausible, citing Diddy's Instagram activity where he follows Joy and photos of them together in Miami Beach from last year. However, Joy wasn't having any of it. She fought back fiercely, turning to Instagram to clarify the situation. In a powerful statement, she directly addresses Lil Rod's lawsuit as a fabrication and an attack on her character. Joy is also taking legal steps, hiring a lawyer and preparing to take action against both Lil Rod and his attorney. I am profoundly distressed by the false accusations in Rodney Jones's lawsuit, particularly the claim that I'm involved in work, which is entirely untrue and damaging to my reputation, she declared. And you know, 50 Cent wasn't just going to sit back and let things slide. He dropped a bombshell, posting a pic of Joy and Diddy with a caption that basically called her out. He says, "You moved a mile away in hopes of having another baby with me, but I was busy, so you moved back, and then you started receiving money from Brother Love." But Joy wasn't about to let that slide. She came back swinging on Instagram, saying, "Everything is a joke to you until our safety is compromised, which is happening now. You're wreaking real havoc, frenzy, and chaos into other people's people's lives. But despite her heartfelt words, it's like nobody's really listened. Unfortunately, this situation has also fueled 50 Cent's ongoing feud with Diddy, with Joe Rogan even discussing Diddy's controversial parties on his podcast. Rogan even recounted a wild story involving Luke from 2 Live Crew leaving one of Diddy's gatherings due to the extreme chaos.
There's something like Vince McMahon went down.
Right,
His
for
empire.
shitting on somebody.
Yeah, giving out Canadian top hats to chicks.
There's something.
I want to joke
insane.
about it on stage, but people nobody follows all the same things anymore, so it's hard to. The things I want to make references about, there's like no common culture anymore of like we all saw this, so you got to just burn time explaining the first part of the story, and
In the podcast discussion, they drew intriguing comparisons between Diddy's turmoil and the current situation of Vince McMahon. For those not acquainted with McMahon, he's the mastermind behind WWE, the world of wrestling. Much like Diddy, Vince...
I've heard about this one, but it's not even making sense. Hollywood is just a mess. It's a chaos. And it seems like it's just moving around in circles. And sometimes you wonder, like, what is going on? Nothing is making sense. Because I'm trying to understand if the exact same world we live in is the exact same the Hollywood elite or Hollywood celebrities or people in the entertainment industry they live with us, because it looks like their own world is completely different from ours. But yo, what? With this thing involving Diddy, lots of information are going to be popping up, so many that people really are not ready for. But yeah, let's go on.
The world of wrestling. Much like Diddy, Vince finds himself embroiled in controversy, facing accusations from numerous ex-employees regarding egregious behavior. The parallels are striking. Even Lil Rod, the individual spearheading the recent lawsuit against Diddy, previously collaborated with him on his latest album. What's alarming is the unsettling nature of the allegations against both Diddy and Vince, making their situations equally disturbing. When it comes to Diddy, it's like a collective memory. Everyone can recall where they were on November 16th, 2023, the day Cassie brought forth a lawsuit revealing a decade's worth of alleged violence in her relationship with Diddy. The legal case portrayed a grim scene, alleging that Diddy mistreated Cassie when she was 19 and he was 37. It also disclosed information about substances supposedly promoted by Diddy, which had a detrimental impact on Cassie's life. According to the lawsuit, Diddy exerted significant control over various aspects of Cassie's life, including her finances, and even delved into her medical history. Cassie revealed that an MRI indicated memory loss, attributing it to Diddy and the pills he encouraged her to consume, particularly a high volume of painkillers.
Cassie is suing Diddy for $30 million, accusing him of repeated physical abuse and trafficking. The pair met back in 2005 when Cassie was 19 and the rapper was 36. This began a decade-long on and off relationship.
In 2016, Cassie attempted to sever ties with Diddy and chaos ensued. Law enforcement had to intervene as things spiraled out of control. Despite the tumultuous events, Cassie refrained from pressing charges due to genuine fear of Diddy's erratic behavior. Following a heated altercation, Diddy sought reconciliation through lavish gifts, but Cassie's account painted a starkly different picture. She found herself secluded in hotels, allegedly at Diddy's behest, for recovery. Moreover, accusations surfaced regarding Diddy's exploitation of Cassie, even involving her with other men. It was suggested that Diddy derived pleasure from witnessing her engage in explicit activities with other individuals, escalating to what was dubbed as freak-offs for financial gain. It's rumored that Diddy recorded everything not out of good intentions, but rather as leverage over Cassie, threatening to expose her if she dared to seek legal recourse. Escaping the turmoil was anything but easy for Cassie. Diddy, described as a formidable presence, wielded his influence to isolate her from loved ones, leaving her gripped by fear for her safety.
The lawsuit alleges that throughout the span of their relationship, Cassie was abused and controlled, that Diddy used to ply her with, repeatedly beat her to a savage degree, and force her to have male prostitutes as he watched and recorded. The lawsuit also claims that just before the end of their relationship in 2018, that Combs forced his way into her home and her.
Reports from 2018 even allege that he forcibly entered her home, subjecting her to non-consensual acts. Despite her eventual escape, Diddy's intrusive behavior persisted, with him attempting to monitor her every move. Just when it seemed like Diddy couldn't face more trouble, additional serious allegations surfaced against him. An unidentified woman has recently filed a lawsuit alleging that in either 1990 or 1991, Diddy and R&B artist Aaron Hall mistreated her and her friend at Hall's residence. The woman claims that she and her friend met Diddy and Hall at an event, where the situation escalated with the men becoming flirtatious and overly touchy. Following the event, Diddy and Hall purportedly invited them to an after party at Hall's place. According to the lawsuit, the woman, referred to as Jane Doe, was coerced into shady activity with Diddy, while Hall allegedly forced her friend into a similar situation. Diddy allegedly arrived at Jane Doe's place in a fit of rage days later, purportedly mistreating and choking her until she lost consciousness. The lawsuit suggests his concern was that a friend might reveal information to the woman he was with at the time. Subsequently, another lawsuit emerged, this time involving a 17-year-old high school junior who accuses Diddy, his associate Harv Pierre, and an unnamed third individual of committing egregious acts against her, with a serious trigger warning attached.
And she's alleging that Diddy gave her illegal substances without her consent, also saying that he abused her, and that he took pictures and distributed them to people. She's accusing him of revenge.
The legal case unfolds with unsettling revelations regarding an alleged incident at Diddy's studio. According to the woman involved, she encountered Harv Pierre at a lounge in Detroit, which ultimately led to a disturbing situation at the studio in New Jersey involving the transportation of a minor across state lines. Jane Doe recounts being at the Detroit lounge with a friend around 20 years ago when Pierre approached her, showering her with compliments and boasting about his connection to Combs. He then purportedly arranged for her to meet Diddy, even making a phone call to Combs on the spot, and subsequently invited her on an impromptu trip to New York via private jet. The lawsuit claims that the teen was flown in a private jet to Teterboro Airport in New Jersey. From there, she got into an SUV with Pierre and another unidentified man, and they headed to the studio where Diddy was doing his thing with some artist. The lawsuit was obtained by Rolling Stone, and one of the photos purports to be from inside Diddy's house recording studio that night, and it shows the teen sitting on Diddy's lap. The claim is that they continued to entice her with copious amounts of and other items, and that Diddy, Pierre, and the third man wouldn't stop making advances towards her. As the team becomes more and more inebriated, the lawsuit takes a dark turn. It is claimed that Diddy takes her to the bathroom, takes off her skirt and knickers, and, well, you know, the lawsuit filed in the Southern District of New York claims that she didn't agree to any of it. However, Diddy just keeps going. The lawsuit claims that after Pierre finished, he left Doe alone in the bathroom, where she collapsed into a fetal position and lay on the floor in pain. After the teen somewhat composed herself, they drove her back to the airport and flew her back to Michigan. The lawsuit also mentions Diddy's house recordings, Bad Boy Entertainment, and Doe's hazy memories of the flight back. She only really remembers being in her car very early in the morning. With influential figures like 50 Cent and Joe Rogan joining the conversation, the narrative has taken unexpected turns, sparking widespread discussion and debate. The involvement of high-profile personalities has brought attention to the complexities and nuances of the entertainment world, highlighting the importance of transparency, accountability, and the pursuit of truth. Make sure to check out some of our other videos on the screen if you enjoyed this one.
Wow, lots of weird things do happen in Hollywood. It's not even making sense, because I mean, look at the cases or look at the information popping up. Many are from dealings or things that happened in the past that people brushed off or people did not pay attention to. I was expecting so many names to be dropped here, but I mean, however the case may be, Hollywood is a messed up place. Lots of weird things do happen in Hollywood. Lots of things happen, and it just goes to tell you that there are people who are power freak, who are control freak as well, who love to control things and love to keep people under their thumb. So they use them as pawns or whatever, because that gives them a bit of edge to control them, or give them some level of satisfaction to being in control, which is not even making sense. But this is interesting to check. Let me know what you think about this. I'm sure tons of people have interesting things to share. I really love your honest contribution. You can share the useful information you think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.